None of that. Hello. Hi. Hi there. How is everyone today? I still very much have COVID. It's been many days. 13 days, 14 days, 11 days. Who knows? Who truly knows? Every so often I might have to just mute because I've lost the ability of speech. But, I'm feeling mostly okay today, apart from when I just tried to speak a moment ago and couldn't. But, but it'll be fine, I'm sure. I just want to play some NieR. I just want to play some NieR and have a nice chill time. Because it's been too long. And I can't remember what we were doing or where we were. So what were we doing and where were we? Enemy intel? I come to NieR to chill? I do. I really do. So unit data we needed, what was it, 90 or 95? I can't remember. Either way, we need to get that up. We're not going to do it here right now. We'll get a lot of it, I think, just on the way. Like, I've gotten so many more just by playing this, the story of this, of 9S's, what is happening. You know. I'm fine. I am. So, what is on our map? That's a mysterious letter. That's our destination. Recon squad is the percentages. Mysterious letter. And that's also mysterious letter. Okay, so that's recon squad. So let's go to the main objective. Let's just do some main story. Let's go to the attraction square. It's all story net for now, babe. Hell. Speaking of babe, I've been playing Disco Elysium online. And that game, what a joy. What a joy to the ears. I am in love with it. It's rare that I've heard a game with voice acting as good as that game. Voice track was so needed. Oh, it really truly was. I can't really imagine it without one. I mean, I'm sure it's great. I know it's great without it. Because of how vivid the writing is. What excellent writing, by the way. What fucking phenomenal writing.
Hello.
That is good voice acting.
This is the Resource Recovery Unit. Now activating defense mode.
Over and over.
Absolutely deserves to be heard. It really does.
That language again.
It's such an experience.
God, huh? What are these machines doing talking about gods?
God box. Oh yeah, we had the flesh box, we had the soul box, and now we have the God box. That's very Disco Elysium too. We're in disco land now, babe. but I've been meaning to play it for a long time. I got it in a sale a few months back. But there's been so many other things to play. There's still so many things I want to play. Strangers in Paradise, whatever the fuck that game is called. Stranger of Paradise, Stranger in Paradise, Strangers. Is it singular or
Pod,
plural?
why did
What?
the machines attack Pascal's village? Aren't they all the same?
Unknown.
Well, aren't you helpful?
Proposal. Unit A2 should gather further data on the current state of machine life.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services.
Huh?
We've got some very exciting news for everyone today. There's only one lock left to remove on the Tower System. And in order to retain for your faithful patrons, whoever dismantles the final substance will earn a special prize. Good luck!
The hell was that?
Large structural unit of machine life for origin activated to the east.
A large what now? What the heck is going on around here?
Unknown.
Well, let's go check out this large structural unit.
So are we going to the God box? Or are we going to the main pod? YLMA2? Tell me what to do and what to do. Heading for the resistance. I shall. So I want to be playing Strangers in Paradise. Played the demo. Oh my god, I was in love with that combat system. Oh my god, I'm in love with how cringy the writing is. It's beautiful. It's so nice. Hear me. Oh, it's so awful, but it's so good. Well, that's a fun button to press. I forgot how fun that button was to press. I want to play triangle strategy, but I really missed an opportunity. I should have just found some money, taken some money from my savings to get triangle strategy and just laid in bed for 2 weeks whilst I played that with COVID. But now it's too late. Still better than Typo though. Oh, most things are better than Typo. Someone mentioned it in Tom's chat the other day, whilst he was playing Crisis Core, Tom Bacon, and recommended it. And I was there and I said no. I know the voice actor. I said no. No. Do not listen to these lies. These terrible, terrible lies. Typo is the only Final Fantasy game that I've ever given up on. I cannot get through it. I said if you really want to play it, which I do still, play it in Japanese. Never. Do not even let the thought cross your mind to play it in English. Don't do it. Don't ruin the game for yourself. Because I think it's a good game. And I do want to play it in Japanese. It's not like Final Fantasy 13 where you can like the English dub. I really like the English dub of 13. I think it has a lot of charm, but I would still recommend people play it through Japanese. Typo, I don't recommend that you play it in Japanese. It's a mandatory requirement. You've changed, number 2. The way you talk and act is completely different from how you were in the past. And you've become a true leader. I'm nothing compared to Rose. Actually, I will have the records stored in that external drive. I thought I should preserve memories of the time we fought together. And I also think you have a right to see them. You and I must never forget. So as an enemy A1, you're Pearl Harbor Descent Personal Record Part 1. We're gonna have to read. My name is Anemone, and I led the android resistance. This is a record of the battles I've experienced, and my losses. I leave it here as a warning to myself. The machine life form attack runs far too close for comfort. I smell an acrid odour in the nose. Some of my hair has been singed off. Anemone, retreat for now. That's an order. That's my captain, Rose. I obey her without hesitation, running from the front as soon as I take out a few nearby enemies. Feet flying beneath me, I leap into the hastily built trench where my resistance comrades are gathered. How many battles is this now? The same sights and sounds, the same struggle of attrition. My resistance forces play the same war on repeat with no end in sight. I don't even remember why we're fighting anymore, but I must continue regardless. I must continue until one side or the other is dead. This looks bad, Shion. What should we do? Calm down, Lily. We'll find an opening somewhere. You don't search for an opening, you make one. Dahlia, wait. I grab Dahlia's arm before she can flee the trench and turns to Rose. She brought us here after all. She must have a plan of some kind. But as the enemy hordes close in, Rose simply squints off in the distance. There's been a change in enemy movements, she says finally. Someone just started fighting over there. But that's not possible, stammers Margaret. We're all here. Margaret's right. There are only 9 of us left capable of fighting the machines. Captain Rose, the Bearer, Lily, Sonia, Erica, Margaret, Shion, Dahlia, and me, Anemone. All that's left of the 8th Descent Forces. The one that took place roughly 200 years ago. An uneasy Sonia was shy on post, and she was on a loose strand of hair. I don't like it, she says. What if it's some kind of machine trap? I wait for a while, heart pounding until I hear the enemy fire lessen. Okay, I say. This looks like our chance. Let's pull back. Someone's fighting up there, an enemy, cries Dahlia. We can't abandon them. Oh, so you want to risk all of our lives as some stranger? Come on. We don't even know if this mystery fighter is on our side or not. That's not what I said. Enough, you two, barks Shion. The captain makes the final decision on this. After Shion speaks, all of us turn to Captain Rose. She looks us in the eyes and nods slowly before starting to speak. Ibera, the enemy is heading towards the explosives we set up earlier, yes? Ibera thinks for a minute. You mention it. Yeah, they are. A slight smile crosses Rose's face. She still seems perfectly composed. Good. Then if this goes well, we might be able to take them all out. I want all of you to leave this trench and get to those explosives, say Rose. We'll let the blast take out most of them, then clean up the stragglers. Identifying our own known mystery fighters can wait until we're done. No one objects to the captain's decision. The moment she issues the order, we all leap from the trench as one, and re-enter the fray. When we reach the battle, we find out what appears to be another set of androids dressed in strange black outfits. Before they even know what's happening, we detonate the explosives, kill the remaining machines, and turn our guns in their direction. All right, I say to the strangers. Start talking. Easy, says one of the mystery androids. We're on your side. We're new models rolled out as part of something called Project Yorha. Really? I say. You haven't heard anything about new models. They probably speak with more bluster than necessary, but I have to make sure they're actually on our side. I don't think they're lying necessarily, but I can't read their expressions thanks to the giant goggles they wear. And frankly, a little caution never goes amiss in the middle of a war. We learn that the 4 androids refer to each other as number 2, 4, 16, and 21. They also aren't in a hurry to share much more. Our mission is top secret, one of them says. That's why you haven't heard about us yet. I slowly draw my knife in an attempt to gauge their reaction. So in other words, no one will know any better if I kill you right now. Stand down, Anemone. says Rose softly. No, cries Lily. She's right. We've all seen how quickly the enemy's evolving. Who's to say these four aren't machines that just look human? My companion's not in agreement. This damn war has made us all suspicious. One of the strangers, number 16, I believe, draws a long knife from its sheath. If it's a fight you want, she says, I'm happy to give it to you. Before I can respond, Dahlia leaps in front of me with her weapon at the ready. This is it. We're going to fight. But just before the battle can erupt, the android called number 2 steps forward. Wait, she says. There used to be 16 of us, says number 2. The others died during the descent. We're isolated and all alone out here. Reinforcements aren't coming, and that means we have to finish this mission with the soldiers we have left. We don't need more enemies right now. What we need is allies. She finishes this speech with a soft sigh, as if failing to hold her emotions in check. I know that sort of voice. It's the voice of someone who still has hope, despite all the odds. Okay. According to the Yorha team, there's an enemy server beneath Mount Kala. If we can take it out, we might finally gain some ground in this endless war. But in order for that to happen, we need to work together. After a bit of thought, Rose decides to throw in the new models. It's a relationship that changes as time goes on. What are you doing, Dahlia? Just showing this idiot how weak she is, replies a wounded Dahlia. Huh, wheezes her opponent. Number 16. You're obviously outmatched. The two of them are taking turns hitting each other. Seems friendly enough as things go. Plus, they've been doing it for so long now that both of them are out of energy. They likely couldn't punch through a piece of paper at this point. The rest of the group stares at the combatants and tries not to grin. Dahlia and number 16 seem to butt heads over the smallest little things. Maybe it's because they're so much alike. It's almost annoying how quickly muscleheads learn to like one another. The rest of us converse as Dahlia and 16 continue to spar. We call each other by names that I gave us, explains Rose. I see, responds number 14. I thought it strange that you didn't use code numbers. She nods while she speaks, as though this all makes perfect sense. Suddenly, Captain Rose breaks out into a wide grin. You know what? She says. I think we should give all of you names as well. No, says number 2. It would be a waste. Rose eyes her warily. A waste? You can name me when the mission is over, she replies as a blush rises in her cheeks. I could tell her words also served as a wish for success. Alright, responds Rose. I'll think of a name for you by then. She knows this is a fleeting promise, as most such things are. But it doesn't matter. Already I can see us growing closer to the Yorha team. Well, my friends are growing closer to them at least. You're all being careless, I state, much louder than I intend. Luckily, the others either don't hear or decide to ignore it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not about to go against the captain's judgment. But that doesn't mean I'm ready to just lie down and trust our new friends. Ours is a solitary existence that has long since been abandoned by the moon. No matter how they cried, mourned, or struggled, the voices of our departed comrades went unanswered. So how can you just trust an entire squad of new models that you just met? What's wrong, Anemone? I hear Lily calling to me. She's likely concerned about me being apart from the rest of the group. Nothing, I begin. I'm fine. Before I can complete my thought, Lily suddenly opens her mouth and emits a terrible scream. Lily's scream echoes throughout the entire camp. It's heartbreaking. It's agony. It's horrible. She's infected, screams Rose. Lily's infected. We all draw our weapons out of instinct as much as anything else, pointing them at our comrade as she continues to scream and scream and scream. We all know what's happening. We've seen it before. It's a logic virus, a machine weapon that hijacks android systems and overwrites their data. And since there's no known cure, it's also a death sentence. I need to show her mercy. I need to set her free. My finger rests on the trigger, yet I hesitate. Before I can make that final, fateful decision, I hear a voice rise up from somewhere behind me. Stop. You can't do this. You can't just let your friend die. It's number 21. The girl I thought, cool and composed beyond all measure, was now pleading with me to spare Lily's life. What do I do? What the hell do I do? Lily said you were like a family to her. You can't abandon family, and before you exhaust every possibility. What can you do then? I'll use my power to erase the virus. That's impossible. Rose spat out what we were all thinking, but before we can act, Lily starts to send nearby comrades flying with impossible strength. I've seen infected androids before. I know how much damage they can do once the virus turns off their limiters. They'll fight and fight and fight until they're utterly destroyed. Dahlia and number 16 rush into the fray, trying to suppress their former friend, but she swats them away like flies. How many of us have been affected now? How many friends have I forced to put down? The heart I'm not supposed to have aches with the thought. It aches as I remember all the dead application numbers that have been retired. When did I start giving them names? When did I decide I simply couldn't endure it any longer? Initiating reprogramming sequence. That voice, number 21, she's screaming something about reprogramming. I don't know what to do. I'm lost. As my vision slowly clears, I see number 21 inputting commands into her terminal, while number 2 and number 4 hold her down. I hold her as she writhes, and Rose stares at me with surprise. Oh no, I'm holding Lily too. Hold on. Where are these going? Archives? Yeah. We read this and this. We haven't read these. I'll do it later. I'm gonna. There's two music tracks playing at the same time. It's very confusing. Hello, Patrick, by the way. Enjoy your listening. 14th Machine War, Pearl Harbor's Descent. The name of the mission entrusted to the Yorha soldiers. Or is there ever such furious gunfire, such bombings that continue without pause? Our target is the machine server under Mount Carla, and our situation is dire. We need reinforcement, requesting deployment at once. Number 2 speaks quickly, yet calmly, which is all the more remarkable considering the hostile army closing in on our position. But the command center and the orbiting satellite informs us no reinforcements will be forthcoming. We are abandoned. We are alone. It's so easy to do from up there, from the satellite, from the moon. I'll to do whatever is necessary, says Lily with a grim smile. Dahlia and Margaret quickly nod in agreement, as is number 16. They decided to join the rear guard, staying behind to be our shield, even though it comes at the cost of their own lives. Regardless, they all agreed without hesitation. But we in the vanguard would be joining them in death soon enough. Without another word, we turn our backs on each other and take up positions. We know this is the end. Dahlia and the others will buy us some time to reach the gate at Carla's Peak. Beyond that lies an elevator, and beyond that is the server. If we can destroy it, we'll deal the devastating blow to the machine life forms throughout the Pacific region. But as I notice number 21 scowling at the elevator, I start to have a bad feeling about the final stage of our mission. Go on, she says. I've got this. We crowd into the elevator as she begins hacking the terminal. She doesn't need to tell us what's happening. It's clear that the elevator won't descend all the way to the server unless someone stays behind to control it. Enemies incoming. They're almost on us. As I speak, I suddenly find myself leaping from the elevator and taking a position on number 21's side, almost as if my body is out of control. Something's wrong. Something. I'll back up number 21, I cry. The rest of you take out that server. The doors close on my friends. The last thing I see is the faces of my captain and Rose. She looks concerned, but then the doors shut and she's no more. That was the last time I ever saw her. But it's alright, I'm gonna finish this one way or the other. The only sounds we hear are distant explosions and the rasp of number 21's breathing. Thank you, she whispers, for staying with me. I look at her eyes and see the telltale sign of a red logic virus infection. I was right after all. I sighed softly as I draw my weapon. I've seen comrades infected before. That's why I couldn't leave her to die alone. The vaccine she gave Lily is already ineffective. The enemy has evolved. They studied number 21's patterns and developed new resistance. No one can save her now. When the elevator reaches the server, begins number 21 weekly. Then I'll give you peace, I reply. The elevator moves even lower, creating a countdown on number 21's life. How much time has passed? How much can possibly be left? Too long to wait, yet not long enough for regret. A massive explosion echoes in the distance as the hall slowly shakes. It's the final act of Lily and the others in the rear guard. They just overloaded their own fusion reactors. The sound of our comrade's demise slowly fades from our ears. As it does, number 21 reaches up and slowly removes her goggles. I'm glad I got to meet you, she says. Her eyes are so red, but not completely. There's still a little of herself left. And while it is, don't worry, I say. I'll be with you soon. She smiles as my words reach her ears. As soon as the elevator touches down, I fire a bullet into number 21's brain. I watch the thing that used to be her tumble to the ground. I stare at the gun I hold in trembling hands. I press it to my temple. This will end it all. The war, my meaningless existence, all of it. It will finally be over. Unforgivable. Unforgivable, 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 unforgivable. Your comrades sacrificing themselves and fight to the last breath. They feel suffering, they feel sadness, they feel pain and terror. And yet you would surrender now, unforgivable. The voice is a battlefield curse, telling those who survive to see their mission through no matter what. It is another me crying out. I scream at the top of my lungs and race down the hall. I'll show you. If you're gonna push me, I'll show you. You'll only be satisfied if it ends with more killing. I leap into the fray with weapons in both hands. Here I am. Here I am. Kill me. As I scream, an explosion suddenly rises up and sweeps everything away. A soft wind touches my cheek. I smell fire. I smell ash. The explosion in the server room was powerful enough to take out Mount Kahala itself, reducing the once proud summit to a smoking crater. The machines suddenly drop to the ground and stop moving. I look out over the scorched earth. Lily, number 16, Rose, 2, are any of you? I'm the only one left. The only one. I was alive because I'd been afraid to die. I began to giggle. It's a mad thing, crazed even to my own ears. I'll join you soon. You promised to join her soon. I could have said such vain, laughable words, such lies. I laugh. I stand in the smoke and the flame and laugh until I think my very own throat will tear itself in two. I blink. Daylight drifts through the smoke. I've been standing here all night. My laughter finally depleted. I force myself to my feet. I'm the coward who stayed behind, the coward who lived. Now it's my job to carry on the will of those who fought at my side. Since I can't kill myself, I have to fight until someone does it for me. I'll endure every hardship. I'll kill every machine I find. This is my cross to bear. I walk slowly into the west, dragging my broken body along. Number 16, number 21, number 4. I'm sorry I'm still alive, but I'll be joining you as soon as I finish some things up. Okay. Hello, Pigeon. Yeah, you didn't miss the reading. Well done. Proud of you. However, I do need more water. So I'm going to stand where there isn't a waterfall that's very loud. I do need more water. Pure water in the game? That's true. Okay, be right back. Okay. I have water. Lots of it. I've got mail.
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
Have I killed one of you? I don't know if I have. Ow. Ow. Come here. I was dead. I had killed one. I'm just gonna go check my mail. I think I've already had this mail from Emil about fishing. Yeah, I'm almost certain that I have. Yeah. That was a waste of time. Pointless diversion. Whilst I'm on the way, where would you like me to go? Try a bit of fishing. Yeah? Down in the tube. This tube? Not this tube. Where's the tube? screaming at me, alright? He is alright. He just went past us. He is quite good. Welcome home, Patrick. There he is, Alice. The tube on the way to the park, which would be that tube, right? Or is there another tube? I know you're saying on the way to the park, but I don't remember a tube on the way to the park, and this is technically on the way to the park. Down here. You mean this tube on the way to the park that I'm in right now that takes me to the park? I can't believe it.
Commencing fishing. Catch lost.
Fishing for some nice fat rats.
Hypothesis.
It's a back rat.
Garbage.
It is. Hello, Darrow. We're just fishing in some sewers. Nice, peaceful, casual fishing in some sewers. I'll try to
Catch
cover it.
complete. Commencing fishing.
Is this further in enough? Next to the exit ladder. Oh,
Hypothesis. Garbage.
that's a nice tire. That's a nice fish. It's in the fish encyclopedia, which means it's a fish. Of course. Well, this is the future, Darrow. Fish can be weird. Can be whatever they want to be. Future fish. Oh, look at that fish. Is that my weapon? Oh my goodness.
Complete.
favourite weapon. There it is. Whoa. That's actually quite nice. I'll probably use it on 9S. I can't not use a greatsword as A2. That's not okay. She needs to do this.
More of you want to
Maybe
get
that would
killed,
work.
huh?
Alert.
Oh, we're just gonna be
Excessive
switching.
combat activity will put unacceptable strain on your body.
Shut up!
Negative. This support unit is assigned to Yorha Unit 9S. As such, being concerned for said unit's well-being is a requirement.
Whatever.
I don't remember having these weapons equipped. I could have sworn I had the Emil heads, but these are cool. But it's not an iron pipe, is it? That's nice. So we're in the God box. I'm the highest, which I guess makes me the god. The box god. What am I doing? This is not any fun. Bye bye. Actual hack connection. Let's go. I almost immediately ran into a red box. Which would not have been the best decision to stay alive. Oh, hell yeah. Who's alive? Friend? He hit me. Okay. Nobody else did. The sneaky one, that was a noob. Oh, you mean the little fella? He was being a little sneaky. But the giant glowing red orbs were kind of a giveaway. The only things that hit me there, they were both just stationary enemies. Stationary, meaning that it should be the easiest thing to avoid. Hello, how are you today? Maybe I shouldn't be using the Empire, but I want to use the Empire. Am I still dying? I am indeed still dying. Quite excessively. Oh, a machine tool. Oh, just a little sheep boy. Put the address on the okay, sounds good. I did forget how I do like the hacking. The hacking gets very tedious when there's a large group of enemies. Let's just do this instead. There's so many that I would have had to individually hack. So it's might not be jobless soon. Congratulations. Is this what you want to be doing? Or is it just work to get money? Oh no! Have you warehouse for the products? Okay. Well, I hope you get it. Oh, fuck. We're doing shit wrong. I don't know, I can get back to the God Block. It doesn't seem like a place where you just have free access to. But it also seems like a place where you can't miss anything because they want you to open every box. Because it's like scripted by the organization that created this town. You to do everything they want you to do and get all of the information exactly in there they want you to have. have it. They don't so now I can choose one set. Or they're gonna choose that. Okay, nice. Well, I hope it goes well. Why are you not taking explosion damage, sir? You've been within range of quite a few. Like we were just... Hopefully it doesn't kill you. Maybe. Sir. Okay, that's all I'm getting, I guess. I was really hoping that these would be adding to my unit directly, but they... PX here. I've already killed him. It's a really nice guy. Pigeon. Good guy, Chad. Good guy, Anderson. They just want what's the best for the world. And the people in it. That's all they want. Hello, Trebuchet IRL. And friends. We're playing NieR Automata. This is a blind run. So if you played it, I don't want to hear about it. This is also 100% run, so we'll be getting everything.
Model 210. Operator? Oh no. So this operator model is...
Affirmative. Operator 210.
At the moment we're on
Volunteered to undergo type
Part
B
C.
equipment transition during previous descent.
C/D.
Sent to front lines as Unit 21B. Recorded as missing in action 4 hours later.
No.
I've also in the later stages of COVID, so I'm speaking very quietly because I can't speak at a volume louder than this without getting into a coughing fit. So we're just on chill stream hours, you know? This is a very chill time all around. Whilst our brains explode from the information overload being given to us by the game at all times. Also before this we did a 100% playthrough of NieR Replicant Remaster. So a lot of the things that we'll be speaking about will be referring to Replicant, as much as Shadow the Retcon in chat tells us not to. because they have no relevancy. So if you don't want replicant spoilers, probably not the best place. Galuda. I love replicant. Prefer replicant to Automata still. Automata does a lot of things better. But there's still just something about replicant. There's a charm that it has that I fucking love. And I just prefer the combat in general. Quiet compared to the game. Well, I can turn the game down. And I will. Yeah, we'll do this. Since I can't talk louder right now. Why am I trying to attack this? My brain, no worky. You know worky good. Hello. You gonna talk? Nope. Okay. Like the story more of Replicant Gestalt. Yeah, me too. But that's because I don't know the story of this yet, still. It refuses to give us any information. Any. Replicant at least gives you enough information to fucking be incredibly confused. You gonna talk now? No. I'm gonna stop you there, Galuda, before you go into spoiler territory though. So, Automata. We are still only on C/D. Though I don't like 9S's character arc at all. No, it's fine. He has been going in his descent into madness. I don't like. He's still going through it right now. We've done the meat tower and the soul tower, or the boxes. Sorry, we're in the god box right now.
Please keep reserve mission related. One affirmation. Suffice.
Shit.
Yeah. Fuck now, what am I doing? Fuck. I'm just gonna die out of this one. Did I skip that?
Kill.
I like 9S's playthrough for Route B. I like 9S, I don't like 9S and C/D. I really like B. Say too.
A2.
2B told me. She told me she wanted you to become a good person.
You? Don't you dare talk to me about 2B!
I'll be right back real fast. Hello. Hey Mario, fuck you.
Analysis. Your high unit 9S is still alive. Query. Why would Unit A2 be concerned with the status of Unit 9S after turning on your hub?
Shut up!
You calling me a bitch now, Patrick? Huh? Oh, yes, 9S is indeed a bitch. Good. I'm not 9S. What am I talking about? Or Gust. I've been able to protect the entire time. Or not, it seems. Oink. Bye.
What? Is that all?
Ow. Yeet. Just bullying this robot. Absolutely bullying it. Can you fly away? Contact initiated between Pod 42 and Pod 153. Pod 153. What is the matter, Pod 42? This protocol is not an interface intended for conversational use. Pod 42. Acknowledged. However, this pod has a confidential transmission for Pod 153. 153. Understood. Begin transmission. Pod 42. An error has been detected in the transmission network between Pod 42 and Pod 153. Pod 153. Hypothesis. Said error is fragmented data caused by deterioration of the transmission environment. Pod 42. It may be so. However, it may also not be so. Pod 153. Message unclear. Clarification requested. Pod 42. After repeated information exchanges between multiple pods, an unexpected phenomenon has occurred. We pods have developed unusually protective feelings towards support targets 2B, A2, and 9S. Query. Could this be our will? 153. Unknown. The definition of will is unclear. 42. Will is the question of whether pods are capable of their own self-determination. 153. Even if it were possible, such actions cannot be abided. Successful mission fulfillment is all that matters. 42. Whatever the case, we tactical support units have a duty to see this through to the end. 153. Duty? Huh, you sounded like an android just there. 42. Agreed, but just as androids are influenced by humans, so are we tied to our creators. 153. Perhaps. 42. Pod 153. 42. Do not die. 153. The concept of death has no meaning to tactical support units. However, your expression of concern is appreciated. I also hope that you do not die, Pod 42. 42. Yeah.
Physical check complete. Memory check complete. Maintenance mode complete. Yorha Unit 9S. Activate.
They are learning at a geometric
Good morning, 9S.
Good morning, 153.
Analysis. The enemy structural unit collapsed during battle. Unit 9S suffered damage from the fall and was placed in emergency suspend mode. Fall location was deemed too dangerous, thus said unit was transported to current location.
Yeah, what the fuck am I doing
All
here?
system checks and reactivation complete.
Operator.
Operator Model 210 is deceased. Black box signal not found.
Oh. Situation report.
Tower access authentication key acquired.
Nice.
The required number of authentication keys have been acquired. The tower is now open for investigation.
Good.
42 is voiced by Grim. I hated Grimoire's voice acting. It was the only thing that I do not like about Replicant. But in this, 42 is nice. I like him. I know, I love Vice. Vice is wonderful, I love Vicey. Did I say Vice? I meant Noir if I said Vice. I hated Noir. It sounded very strange. I didn't think the voice acting was bad, I just didn't think that it matched at all. Strange decision. Trying to think of whether or not I like let's do that voice acting. Oh, that's me fucked, surely. Maybe not. Almost definitely though. Oh, hell yeah. Like Noir's voice acting too. For that. Yeah. Fair. Okay, well. Did I have to kill the other? Could I have just gone straight to the end of the other one? That's a silly Billy. A silly boy.
Congratulations! You've unlocked all of the sub-units. That means a special prize is waiting for you inside the tower.
Can't wait for my special prize.
Leave a
Is it death?
Alert. Enemy caution level rising. Cause is most likely concern over Unit 9S gaining access to tower.
I want that.
Out of my way!
Serving us, yeah. It's strange, isn't it? Okay, well, fuck off, man. No, change the target. There we go. Your bonking will not stop me from hacking. Fool.
Damn it! They won't stop coming!
Oh Jesus.
Alert. Allied signal detected.
Allies? Wait,
Hey, Dev Bob.
you?
9S? We've been expecting you. The two of us will take things from here. You need to open the door to the tower.
Okay. Okay, Devila. Okay,
Devila?
both of us.
Hobala? What are you doing here?
Remember your promise?
What are you talking about?
Come on, 9S. Hack
What are they
it while
doing
you
in this
can.
game?
None of
They've
this
been
makes
in
any
this game.
We'll explain
But-
everything once
But
we're
the question
inside.
still stands. And keep showing up every now and again at the resistance camp, asking us to do things for them.
We've got this,
But-
9S. You just focus on hacking.
No, I actually want to loot these things first, hold on. This is wonderful for loot. Just... There we go. Oh, it fucking reset, I'm stupid. I was gonna loot a little bit and then go back and complete it, but no, I'm just fucking stupid.
You need to hack the tower lock open.
The way he said Devler and Vobula was seriously similar to when you said it. Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying. The, like... treat the 9S... Well, I'm not going to say the words because Shadow's here and he'll actually kill us. I'm sure of that. This isn't time. That's strange. And it's playing Dead Pop scene. I'm gonna turn the music up or not. It's way too quiet in here.
What's this barrier?
Analysis. It is part of a closed defensive system.
Well, how do I break it down?
Hypothesis. Unit 9S could permit this self-consciousness data to lose control. The resulting energy surge has an acceptable probability of temporarily paralyzing the barrier.
That's almost as bad as not going in at all!
What happened?
It's the barrier.
Hopala!
No, don't! You can't do anything! The wall's got a self-closing
Enough!
algorithm!
Devil and I, we have to atone for our sins no matter what!
But if you do that, your circuits will...
Devil!
Devila!
I hope you don't regret this.
Okay, well. I'm fine with you atoning for those sins of yours. 153, data alert. Alert, data records discovered for units Devila and Popola. Do you wish to open this data now? Yes. Everyone's exercises themselves so that we can go on, yeah. A dusty wind kisses my cheeks. Buried in sand, we pressed forward one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go after all. Because our models, the Devila and Popola models, are defective. Record, transitions in the project's initial phase. When first we woke, there were still people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued a single order. Function as observers of Project Gestalt. This is the sole mission of the twin Devila and Popola models. It is the only reason we exist at all. We were the latest model, though many companions shared our appearance. There was a sparkle in all of our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. And yes, there was anxiety as well. But we existed as a pair. We shared destiny's burden as a pair, and because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands, all for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive. We were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers after all. Ah! Watch out! Devila staggers and falls in the soft yet unforgiving sand. I hurry to her side and sigh with relief when I find she's not seriously hurt. Are you alright? Sorry, sis. Guess I spaced out there for a bit. She smiles, the same wry smile I know so well, as she rubs absently at her leg. It is wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. It's alright, Popola. Come on. We have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if sand gets into that thing. Now quit whining and hold still. I'll be back. Devila grunts and turns away. I take it as consent. Soon we're resting in the shade of nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and bloodied, peeks out from beneath the bandage. Judging by Devila's current lack of ambulatory control, I imagine the circuitry underneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, I check the circuitry to see if it can be repaired. As expected, wiring in the nerve circuitry has been damaged. Replacing it will require new connectors, as well as some tools, none of which is easy to find in a desert. Sorry about this, sis, mutters Devila. That wry smile again. It kills me every time. Don't you dare apologize, I respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worry show. I make it as tight as possible so no sand can slip inside. It's all I can do until I get the proper materials. That's going to be a tall order, considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing. We both apologize whilst insisting the other's apology isn't necessary. It's kind of funny in a way. Such a trivial exchange under such circumstances. We laugh together, the sound echoing out across the desert before being stolen by the cool evening wind. Report regarding the increase in relapses. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Devila's sharp voice echoes through our private quarters. You must be quiet, sister. The replicants will hear. They wouldn't understand even if they did. That might be true, but regardless. Annoyed at my hesitation, Devila crosses her legs and scowls. The black scrawl took another victim, she says. That's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast. Let's wait and see what happens. tired of hearing you say that. Her shout makes me jump, just a little, but enough for her to notice. Seeing that, her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm sorry, sis. It's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. It's okay. I understand. It's all going wrong. You can feel it too, right? When I was first assigned to Project Gestalt, I was over the moon with pride. But now, my chest hurts just to think about it. If it were to fail, before we knew it, the replicants had gained a sense of self, and the black scrawl started raging out of control. It moved fast. So fast. Like a wind. Lopola and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We'd talk to the replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world. But at night, we'd just hold each other and share the horror of it all. I'm glad you were with me, murmurs Lopola. I couldn't have handled being an observer all alone. We were able to endure because we had each other, I reply softly. Did the humans see this coming? Is that why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel? I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. I simply couldn't bear such a burden all alone. When I get the chance, I'm going to try contacting another city, she says. Maybe these abnormalities are a localized phenomenon. I pray that's the case, I reply. Even if we're of no use ourselves, things will still work out if the other observers can pull through. Don't worry. It's going to be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Deviler and Popola models from another town. The wind rubs my cheeks. The sand grazes my skin. It's growing cold out here. We walk with renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Deviler loses her balance every now and then. Gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so she won't fall again, and we press on. Is your leg alright? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left. And yet, she continues to smile, and so I don't worry. I remember when our resistance allies injured her leg. I was furious. Beyond fury, I wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it. But then she smiled, and all of that rage just drifted away. I think we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day, I realized how she reminded me of the martyrs I'd seen in old records. That was the day we decided to leave our town forever. Record of Project Gestalt's end. Our role as observers ended on the day Project Gestalt collapsed. All due to the actions of Deviler and Popola models from another town. With the original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. Knowing this, we gathered what remaining replicant data we could find and launched it to the surface of the moon. And though success was as unlikely as finding a lost sand grain in the desert, we still had to attempt it. We still had to try. We were androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. Other androids, beholden to that same instinct, began to direct their hate at the Deviler and Popola models who'd snuffed out humanity. It started small, a few offhand remarks, the occasional glance. But even the smallest things have weight. With enough of them combined, that weight eventually becomes a boulder. Emotions boiled over, remarks became jeers, and soon enough, my sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. At first, we simply accepted the fate that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We were observers for Project Gestalt after all, and while we didn't cause it to fail, the people who did, well, they looked just like us. So we accepted it. We took the resentment and scorn. We endured. Because as crazy as it sounds, we actually felt responsible. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution, but in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister, Devil, met with unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts. Something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed, everything went red, and then she smiled at me. It's okay, sis. There's nothing we can do. But it was too late. My emotions were no longer in my control. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Dever and I left town that same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop. It was gonna happen again. And it wouldn't be coming from just one person. So rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. We lose the sun as dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. Cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell rain in the air. We continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance. It makes us flinch every time. But we continue our march, because even this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow androids. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we're the same model as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part. At least a little anyway. But at the same time, we're not them. We're not the same. We are who we are, and that Devler and Popola were who they were. That's how I felt when I saw Devler being hurt. I wanted to shout it at everyone. I wanted to scream. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one Devler. And for her, there's only me. No one can take the other's place. Rain falls from the sky. It stimulates our sensation nerves like cold needles. We need maintenance badly. That's a pipe dream, I suppose. No android would dare help a pair of outcasts like us. You cold, Devil? I'm alright as long as you're with me, sis. I feel the same. We press our bodies together to try and retain heat. It's cold now, much worse than the searing heat of midday. But we just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert. A new camp. We can just get there and can finally fix Deviler's leg. And yet, I wonder if there's anywhere on this planet that will take us. Hey, what's wrong? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. I do what I can to suppress the anxiety in my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse. It lashes at us without pause. Is this our punishment? I reach out and support Deviler's body. As long as we have bodies to support one another. As long as I have someone with whom to share my fate. Then I will press on, no matter what happens to me. Because I won't ever stop protecting her. I won't stop. No one stops. For that is the fate we twin androids have been assigned. 153. The failure to manage the area resulted in the collapse of the Gestalt system, which led to the decimation of the human race. Due to the discovery of its instability, the twin system was removed from future android production designs. Following the incident, the Devler and Popola models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behavior, they underwent a memory wipe. Furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate constant feelings of guilt.
That is all that remains from their personal record during the era in which they were referred to as administrators.
I see.
Query.
Administrators?
Why do the androids Devila and Popola seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have escaped.
I hope you never have to understand.
Affirmative. Query. Why does this tower possess an entrance at all? All material transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so easily accessible. Hypothesis. Entrance is a trap.
That is something very evil to do, isn't it? Shadow. Also, let's see. This one. This one.
君の妹さんは確か、ヨナちゃんと言ったね。はい。あれからいろんな研究をしているんだが、なかなか解決策が見つからなくてね。でも、あれから5年も経つんですよ。ヨナは一体いつ目覚めるんですか？すまない。いろんな人が一生懸命調査しているんだが。すみません。皆さんが頑張ってくれているのは分かっています。こちらこそ役に立てなくてすまない。妹さんのことで何か進展があったらすぐに伝えるよ。お願いします。それじゃあ今日は失礼させていただきます。唯一の成功体、オリジナルゲシュタルト。世界を救うヒーローが妹を救えないなんてな。はい。はい。了解いたしました。伺わせていただきます。補佐官。くそ。
そうイライラされますな、王よ。
クロ。5年。ヨナが眠ってから5年も経つんだぞ。政府と世界浄化機関の奴らは口約束ばかりでちっともヨナを助けてはくれないじゃないか。
焦ってはなりません。彼らはあなたのために最善を尽くしています。
もし奴らが最善を尽くしているんだとすれば、ヨナを助ける手立てがもうないってことじゃないか。そんなことは。
心中お察しいたします、王よ。しかしあなたは人類の救世主なのです。あなたがいることで人々は安心してゲシュタルト化に臨むことができるのです。周囲の者たちがあなたと妹のヨナ様を助けようとするのは当然のことなのです。
やめてくれ。俺は王でも救世主でもない。
監視者どもか。
何度も申し上げているように、あまり出歩かれては困ります。あなたに許可されているのは代々木までの国道エリアだけです。それ以上移動されると我々もあなたを保護できなくなります。
保護か。
保護だと？ 政府の犬の分際で笑わせる。監視しているとはっきり言ったらどうなんだ。
よせクロ、この人たちも仕事なんだ。
はあ。
誰も悪くないさ。
入りたまえ。
は。
以前から懸案事項であったオリジナルゲシュタルトの家族の件だが、プラン B2 で行くことが閣議決定された。
プラン B2？ それじゃあ妹さんは？
そうだ。ゲシュタルト計画が全て終了するまで凍結されたままだ。この件はオリジナルゲシュタルトには伏せておく予定だったのだが、最近の報告によると妹が不在の状態が続いたことで彼は精神的に不安定になっているらしい。ここで一つ彼にも肝を据えてゲシュタルト計画に臨んでもらいたいということだ。
プラン B2 ということは妹さんの治療方法は見つからなかったんですね。
残念ながら今のところは発見できなかったという報告を受けている。一度崩壊体になりかけた個体の治療は現代医療では不可能だ。
そうですか。オリジナルゲシュタルトへの説明は誰が？
君に決まった。しっかり頼むよ。
そんな、僕に嘘をつけた？
嘘ではない。未来世界で治療法が発見される可能性だってないわけじゃない。それに他に手があるのかね。
それは。
そもそも妹を病死に見せかけて処分しようという声も上がっていたんだ。
なんてことを。
もちろんやめさせたよ。妹が死んだらオリジナルゲシュタルトの不安定さが増加し、ゲシュタルト計画そのものが頓挫しかねない。そう言ってな。私だって辛いんだ。やってくれるね。
はい、わかりました。
では頼む。なるべくサポートをするから必要なことがあれば言ってくれ。何せ彼がいなければ人類が滅んでしまうのだからな。
失礼いたします。
ニーヤさん、そんなに心配しなくても大丈夫ですよ。体細胞を蘇生させることが可能な冷凍技術が確立されて、ユナちゃんみたいに保存されている人が他にもいっぱいいるんです。ここは国立兵器研究所って偉そうな名前がついているけど、今じゃゲシュタルト計画のよろず研究所って感じだし、大きな設備も必要だからお金もかかるけれど、ユナちゃん選ばれてよかったですね。
そうですね。
あなたがオリジナルゲシュタルトになってくれたおかげで、たくさんの人が、人類全体が救われようとしてる。だから私たちもヨナちゃんを助けられるように全力を尽くすわ。
俺はそんな大した人間じゃありません。でもヨナをよろしくお願いします。
ええ、分かってる。はい、もしもし。はい、わかりました。あなたに政府の人から電話が入ってるみたい。
俺によ。そうだ。マソが無害化されないと妹さんの複合化は難しいことが分かった。崩壊体の治療そのものがマソが存在する環境では行えないんだ。とりあえず崩壊体への進行を停止させるために妹さんのゲシュタルトはコールドスリープで保存される。ゲシュタルト計画が全て終わる1000年後、その時になってようやくヨナちゃんの治療ができるようになるんだよ。もちろんオリジナルゲシュタルトである君もその間は年を取らない。だから1000年後に元気になったヨナちゃんに会えるという話なんだ。
でもそんな長い時間ヨナが眠り続けなければいけないなんて。
本当に申し訳ない。今の政府 いや、人類の科学力ではこれが限界なんだ。だが君は唯一のオリジナルゲシュタルトであり、人類の救世主だ。ヨナちゃんの保全には最善の努力を行うことを約束する。
そんな。俺はヨナ。
本当に力不足ですまない。
千年も。ヨナ、俺は一体どうしたら。ヨナ。
あまり外出されると我々として
帰ろう。我が王には今一人になる時間が必要なのだ。お前たちの出る幕ではない。下がれ。
貴様に話などしておらんよ。我々は我々の仕事をするだけだ。本ごときが生意気を言うな。
我の力を試してみるか、犬ども。
やめろ。
しかし王。
やめてくれ。今静かにしてくれ。
はっ。
あんたたちももう俺に付きまとうな。
しかし我々は。
もしこれ以上ついてくるようなら黒の力で叩き伏せる。だから帰って政府の人たちに言ってくれ。俺はどこにも逃げない。生きる。1000年の間生き延びてやる。いくらでも待ってやる。ヨナの病気が治るなら。
王よ、我はどこまでもあなたと共にあり、あなたの意志を果たす武器となりましょう。いつか来るゲシュタルト計画完遂のその日に向けて。
ああ。
辛いことがあればいつでもお申し付けください。この黒の書、万難を排してあなたのために戦ってみせる所存。
ありがとう、黒。ヨナは絶対に取り戻す。必ず。必ず。
Okay. Yeah, you're right. There was nothing hugely revelational at this point. We knew most of that. I would like to see the reason. The observers. Oh, it confirms the extinction of humanity should the shadow fall. Yeah. Which happened. Yeah, true. I understand.
I don't care. I just have to
That would
kill
make
them
this
all.
game make less sense until this point. Good speculator. Yeah. Am I in? Yeah, I am. Okay.
Corrupted Yorha units.
Oh. That would be the fight against Popola that's happening now. Right? The first one. Outside of the castle proper. cares? Who is... what number is Judy's
Thank you for
operator?
choosing Tower System Services. We're so pleased you've chosen to visit the tower today. Don't forget about the special prize for the guest who unlocks the last subunit in the room just ahead. You're
Does
going
it have to be
to
when it is
love
further disconnected? Yeah, no, this is a good play. Okay. What do I want? Only unit data. Android. No, I don't want... That's not a fish.
I'm gonna kill you.
The fact that I haven't got 100% of tutorials yet is... not one. Yep, here we go. Oh.
2B models? I'm glad I got to see you again. I truly am. I'll tear you apart.
Every last one of you!
Why? Why the minor? For what fucking purpose?
To me! To me! Don't worry, I'm going to kill you now!
Let me out. Naive, exactly. It feels so strange. Nice auto mod there, Rock. Yes, he did say, don't worry, I'm gonna kill you now. That's a little weird. He's pretty fucked up in the brain. He did done get... He done did got hacked by an angsty child of just a few days old, having a rough week. I think a rough existence. It ain't just been a week, you know. Now, boxes truly are Jeff saw the slender earlier. Nobody can sign up Jeff. Why am I not able to hit? There we go. So what do you think you can do this? Do some of evidence Automata? You'd think,
Still a
but
few
he's wrong.
stragglers.
He won't do that. That's not the weapon I was using.
Alert. The structure known as the tower has opened its gate.
Let's check it out.
Oh, that's a pretty good cut-off screen.
A2, right? We went ahead and opened the tower. 9S is already inside. I see. Say, did we manage to help? You did. A2, right? We... not... I see.
Hmm? What? What you doing?
Let's see what you've got. This is a Yorha corpse.
Hypothesis. The corpse is likely a result of Yorha Unit 9S's advance through the area.
Let's go.
I did notice that the corpses weren't respawning.
What's the purpose of this structure?
Unknown. Proposal. Gather additional data.
Someday I need to teach you how to be helpful.
Well, Devil and Republic called themselves administrators instead of observers at one point. Patrick. We'll definitely be meeting them. Like, there is, without doubt in my mind. This is Shadow Lord's castle. But in Administrator Land. What? There's the fucking library. Okay. We finally gonna go down those stairs, by the way, ever.
What's up with this place?
Hypothesis. It is a representation of a library.
What's that?
A library is a data storage facility constructed by past human civilizations.
I suppose we have to hack in to look at the data, yeah? Help me out, Pod.
Affirmative. Hacking interface access rights granted to Yorha Unit A2.
Peachy.
Hey. A nice little maze. Very difficult. How books work? Yes, it fucking is. Adam unit storage record, Eve unit storage record, Yorha communications interception record, Yorha server record, human server establishment record, human heritage preservation record, tower system summary, tower subsystem summary, special units creation record, plant species preservation record, animal species preservation record. Emil's questlines literally. I've already done Emil's questlines. Done all the possible side quests.
This tower looks like a data gathering system for the machines.
Please, please, please. No. What? Oh, they're all here. But from this game. Okay, I see Shadow. Shadow, I'm just gonna do one of them. Boing, boing, boing. What do I need? I'm assuming I need to just kind of shoot through that. Is that not what I need? Oh, okay. Secret boxes. Outline. Human server records outline. Predicted human server infiltration release. Dummy protection installation map. SG block, GL block, SF block. Genetic storage warehouse location information. Browsing restricted, browsing restricted, browsing restricted.
These records are from the human server on the moon. The machines hacked that deep into the system, huh?
Big If you go into the settings now, Shadow, there'll be a button. There'll be one that says mob icons or whatever the fuck. You turn that on, that's all you need to see. Class 1 patient, Yona. Chest X-ray, no abnormalities. Heart echo, no abnormalities. C1, continuing chronic renal failure. C2, wait, convulsing seizures and diaphragm. C3, no vomiting, 4 milligrams of luciferase. Preservation plan. Patient's condition makes further treatment impossible. A report will be submitted to the management committees detailing course of action in the event of the patient's death, focusing primarily on how that information is to be manipulated with respect to the original. As backup in the event of a sudden worsening in the patient's condition, he is being assigned 5 additional doctors and additional required. You see them? You see the...
Some records on old humans. Damn it, this is useless.
No.
There's too many of them.
Whoa. Did I mention you don't think the administrators have anything to this game because you don't?
What's that? Operational summary of model number 2 in Project Yorha.
Good work. It says that you deleted a message.
This data.
Am I gonna be 9S now? Yeah, of course I fucking am. Every time something interesting happens.
I can't stop. I have to keep fighting.
Okay, buddy.
Alert.
What the fuck was that?
Virus detected in locomotion region. High probability that infection source is transplanted parts from corrupted units. Proposal. Hack into self and eliminate virus.
On it.
What the fuck is wrong with you, 9S? Also, Patrick, if the administrators have nothing to do with this game, I'll cry. I will cry.
Virus eliminated. 95% of functionality restored.
Is this where we fought Hansel and Gretel, whatever the fucking names were? The two big golems? And well, he's a fucking... He, like, does feel pain, but he also doesn't feel pain. Shadow has power. He will ban me from my end stream for mentioning the administrators. Oh, that's why he said it. Yeah.
Yorha Unit 9S. Yorha Unit 9S.
Devil and Piper.
Welcome to the
No,
tower.
okay, look, listen, we found them.
Welcome to the tower.
We found the administrators.
Bastards!
Because you made it this far, we have a special announcement just for you.
We'll reveal it once you destroy all the machine life forms here.
Why do you want us to destroy the machines? Is it because Waka had a fucking pure hatred for shades? Is that why you want it? You need us to hate these things. You have to kill all machines, just like you have to kill all Shanes. So you're forcing it down us. Because he was running like that. Yeah. Yeah, he was. Fucking have some kind of like little group line afterwards. It's true, but he did kill her multiple times. Don't forget about that fact. Also, the possibility that Kaine has always been an android, which is where she gets her powers from. Since androids already exist at that point, they just haven't spoken of it. Did he? He had to kill Kaine twice. One time in the area. Right, no. He fought her twice in Creed. Because she went berserk, right? Turn on her, which is fine. Yeah, he didn't turn on her, but he still killed her. Or fought her. Also, 9S still hasn't turned on her. He still loves her in this weird way. I don't really know why he just killed her.
Now let us show you what we promised.
I don't understand.
This is Project Yorha.
Could I have read that just then?
That means all of us. To be...
Now you know everything. Do you still wish to fight?
It's exactly the same as when... Okay.
We are conceptual human personalities created within the machine network. We cannot be destroyed. You're Unit 9S. Your attack is meaningless. Your existence is meaningless.
Shut up!
It's the set. You're in the fight at the end with Deviler and Poplar, and then they hand you Project Gestalt, and they say, now you know everything. And now they're just on the exact same shit with us. With Project Yorha. Why did they give it to us? I know, Shadow, you're saying, oh dear, shut up. Where did they just give it to us? Wasn't this, was it? Where is it? Where is it? They gave it to us. There it is. I'm stupid. I'm gonna be right back. and get some more water before we read this. NieR is the exact opposite to Waka. Goes psycho on everyone. It's meaningless where Waka was the most important being. It's like it's a vengeance on Waka for ruining Project Gestalt. Maybe. Waka does have a goofy name. Also, his name isn't Waka, it's NieR. You called him Waka. That was you, Rock. You called the main character of NieR Replicant Waka. Project YoRHa is a comprehensive information project intended to enhance android morale. This entry details the circumstances that led to its proposal, as well as information related to operations conducted during its initial individual phases. Note that this document is marked with Level S confidentiality and should not be disclosed to any YoRHa personnel, save for the commander. Human extinction. Following the collapse of Project Gestalt around 3400 CE, the remaining androids searched for a way to revive humanity. But they were unable to discover an answer when humans went extinct by roughly 4200 CE. Afterwards, the genes of Gestalts and structural information of the remaining replicants were recorded and sent to a storage facility on the moon. NieR is only the Shadow Lord. The player character replicant has no defined name. Yeah. Okay. True. Loss of android morale. The news of humanity's extinction was meant to be a closely guarded secret, but rumors of the event eventually began to leak out. Having lost the one thing which they were programmed to protect, android morale began a precipitous decline. Concerned by this turn of events, the mind designed Project YoRHa as a means to lift android spirits. Have we read this? The first stage of the project was spreading the word among resistance groups that humanity was not, in fact, extinct, that the last remaining remnants had managed to escape to the moon. This deception was supported by installing a communications server on the lunar surface to send regular transmissions. Said server was designed to be manned by as few maintenance personnel as possible. Establishment of the YoRHa Squadron. Through the dramatic alteration of the next generation combat unit project that had been proposed at the time, new YoRHa models began to be manufactured. Official models were created following the implementation of data required from an experimental squadron. They were then deployed to all regions. Certain members of the YoRHa operations staff, however, were informed of the full scope of the project. These units were tasked to operate and protect the new server on the moon. I feel like we've read this. Or was it just bits and pieces that we've picked up? And then just pieced it all together. We didn't learn anything new from that. Did we?
Keep them coming. I'll destroy them all. All of them. And this tower!
This ain't no tower, this is a god bot. Oh no, we're at the god box. We are in the tower now. Hello? Hello? I suck at this, dude. I fucking suck. They see me fail once today. That's okay. I have been okay today. But with the amount of hacking that you have to do for me to still be failing at this point, you know, I probably shouldn't be. Anything less than perfection is just shameful. Spoken like a true gamer. I'm dying to do that, that's true. But I'm probably performing a bit better today than I was when I wasn't dying of COVID. And I don't know what that says about my abilities. Can this thing fucking die? There we go. Hello, Anakio. Can you hack? Hello. Thank you. You kind of hack, not hack. I wasn't talking to you, but I was talking to NieR because he was just refusing to hack, and instead was dying. But it's good to know that there is a talent that you do not have. I'll be using that against you in the future. NieR itself was supposed to have meaning for the series, but not. Yeah, I know that people just call them NieR because they have nothing else to call them. Okay. And then this is... I'm just being...
Who are they?
Pioneers. No. NieR was about to be... Again, I'm trying to explain. That is... I'm stuck. There we go. Bye. Can I go in? Oh my god, I can go in. This isn't it though. This isn't. This isn't. This is... This is not it. still, feels good that I can finally go through that door. Why didn't I fight that boss? What
Damn
the fuck?
it!
Alert. Enemy hacking detected. Proposal. Retreat immediately.
Who are you?
Good to see you again, number 2. Or should we call grade 2 now? This does bring back memories. Though to concepts like us, time has little meaning. Still, when we wiped out your forces, it made quite the impression on us. You're attacker model number 2. An experimental disposable group created as a test run for Project Your Eye.
Shut up!
There are too many of you. Fuck off. Wow. Tiny. Tiny.
You're an honest little android, aren't you? Didn't we say that you can't kill us?
Damn it!
Bonk. Just die for me. So glad you're not rid of this in pieces, and you'll be able to piece it together and actually play the game. No, you won't, Rock. It's not possible. This kind of reminds me of the actual character in Final Fantasy game. What, Pain? A little bit, actually. You're not wrong.
Proposal.
What now?
Utilize the enemy's logical learning function to formulate a weakness.
I don't know what that means!
This pod has serious concerns about Unit A2's cognitive abilities.
Shut up and explain it already!
Said strategy would interrupt the enemy's logic circuits, causing a computational delay.
Meaning what?
Do not destroy the enemy.
Huh?
Striking at the logic circuit requires a certain number of enemies to remain extant for a certain period of time.
Oh, what the hell?
You need me to just leave them alive? I'll do that. In terms of what the fuck's happening, how did you get there and whatnot. No, it still makes no sense. I don't know what the fuck is happening right now. I could not explain to you a single thing that is happening right now.
Consciousness data saturation
I could tell you how I got
30%.
here. In basic terms, there a tower appeared and then there were 3 sub-towers. And I went into the sub-towers and did what they told me to do, and it allowed me access to the main tower, and then I went in the main tower and now this is happening.
Consciousness data saturation rate.
I'm not explaining it,
60%.
I'm saying what happened. I can't explain any of it.
The androids the human race left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. The machine life forms the aliens left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. We resemble each other so, but we are networked, and thus we are superior to you.
Hypothesis. The enemy's defensive system is prompting an evolution of its logic.
Foolish androids. Why do you resist? All things end with accepting death, do they not?
Did you not? Are you guys breaking down? This is the fucking girl. This is
Consciousness data saturation
the singing
rate,
girl from the
90%.
fucking boat. What's her name? The siren.
We are one. Yet we are many. We are finite, and yet we are infinite. We are the embodiment of the perfect being.
Hypothesis. The enemy has become aware of the diversity of life.
I see it. The light. We move on. Forward. To the future.
Consciousness data saturation rate, 100%. Hypothesis. The enemy's consciousness has begun to fracture.
I can safely scrap that thought. I can't. I know you say that I can. Doesn't mean that I can. Looks exactly like her. But I understand that it's not.
We need more evolutionary pressure. If we allow this android to continue living, we can create even more hardship for ourselves. Overcoming the crisis this creates will present an opportunity for our kind to evolve even further. We disagree. This android is dangerous. It must be destroyed immediately. Those who would doubt our victory are enemies. Do you truly think you can win?
What the?
Analysis. The saturated consciousnesses are now in conflict with each other.
They're acting like humans.
Okay. Let's see if we win. I like the sparking one. But I don't think I can win. Are you two friends? Whose side is who on? Oh, you're just all enemies to each other. Who's gonna win? You got money on the woman? That's probably better. Eat? Oh. Well. Take that. It was a thing. It was a thing. No. Oh, I want to go back down. Did I miss something?
Is this thing seriously still kicking?
Speculation. It is driven by remaining data located within enemy servers.
So this just keeps going until I kill them all?
This is the boss fight? It is, yeah. I was waiting for a boss that would just keep coming back, and this is it. We're in the Shadow Lord's castle. Without a Shadow Lord of a doubt.
This is messed up. What the hell is this thing going on about?
Analysis. It appears to be a leak of the enemy's past memories.
And as we all know, the greatest creation of humans was the ball. Actually, where am I right now? Did A2 just get in a fucking combo craft without me noticing? What the fuck just happened? Did I blink? On my 9S? Since he just killed a bunch of combat mechs? I switched, okay, yeah.
I believed you. I believed
Roshi is not Koshi.
I believed you. Become a god. Become a god. Become a god. Who has become?
Why is it not? Did I die just now? It wasn't spinning, I just trying to deal. I love that move so much. The first thing that you ever do in this game is play Gallagher. Rock. Before you get to control your character. Play Spaceship. Fine. It will never not be fun. Does many things, and sometimes even successfully. It does sometimes succeed. Not always. Probably not most of the time. But sometimes. At least there's no farming in the game. That requires you to wait for 72 in-game hours, no, real-world hours. If you wait 73 in-game, real-world hours, the crops will die. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot the game changes every time you beat it. In time.
Take their,
oh, fuck.
Take their lives. Take their. Become as gods. As gods.
Don't say become as gods. We're not doing this shit again, are we?
As gods.
Okay. No, it won't. Press buttons.
Lose what is precious. Lost. Destroyed. So we destroy you too.
Oh, I can hack it. What the fuck? Why would I... Yes.
What's all this junk?
Speculation. It is a resource of some kind.
Used to make what?
Unknown.
Ow. Fuck off. Hoshi again. Weird that it would give me a ranged fight as A2 and not 9F. Okay, this is more like the thing that A2 can do is use weapons effectively. The thing that 9S can do is hack anything that you fucking want at any range. Feels like it falls into hacking jurisdiction. What are these things doing? And why is the answer nothing? Why am I awful? Look away. Stop watching this utter embarrassment. Jesus Christ. No, I failed twice. Hoshi, where you at? That was what I assume is your brother. game naming convention. Okay, I'm just constantly switching. This guy just doesn't even have health anymore. So just goes up. I feel like I pushed through 9S's way too fast. And now every time I just go to 9S's, just it's of nothing. This is adorable, I love it. This is the fight where there's literally the babies, right? Same shit. Where am I right now? Okay. Oh, I'm 9S now. What? 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 When did that change transpire? Cool boss fight. It's a really cool boss fight. I like the switching between the two. That's when you switch, when it does the... But I can't get close. No, I can't. Oh. So whenever they're off, you're at A2 because you can do melee, and whenever they're on. Maybe. Like, is he going to turn on his electric shield? No. Yeah, now this barrier, which means I have to do 9S to turn the barrier off so that I can switch back to A2 and start smashing.
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon. If we don't do something, all of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for. And Yorha was created to perpetuate the lie. But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth, we were designed to be killed. They built a back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, sacrificial lambs. All of us. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
9S, we...
Shut up! You killed 2B. That's all we need to kill each other.
2B hated to keep killing you. It caused her so much pain. The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually. But the model designation 2B was just a cover.
What?
The official designation is 2E. Number 2 type E. They were a special class of members designed to execute Yorha units. But you knew that.
To execute.
Right, 9S?
Shut up. Shut up! What do you know? You don't know anything at all about us!
Proposal. Cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Han
irrational
153, I order you to halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
Fuck's sake. I knew it. I knew it was coming. Is this C and D? Yeah, if there is a correct choice to make, I would choose A2. I'm pretty sure the game wants me to choose A2. What's the choice though? Oh, fuck you, Patrick. Yeah, is it which one am I play as or kill? Yeah, fuck you. Why did you have to... That fucking thought in my head. Yeah, but Rock, the thing is that it wasn't clear, which means that it could be either. If I pick 9S, I'll actually strict on use hacking, that's all. Of course you'd assume that, but this is NieR. Shadow backseating. Shadow is backseating because there would be plot or something that I would need to... You know. Choice is A2 though. Am I sure? Yeah. Understood? There we go. But just because I'm playing as her doesn't mean that I technically will win. Fuck off. I can do that too, motherfucker. Ow, you fucker. Kill your little shit, right?
Alert. Functionality reduced due to hacking activity.
Stop hacking
Proposal.
me.
Destroy Yorha Unit 9S.
That's...
Damn it!
What did if I taunt him? Nope. Not a good idea. What the? Okay, back to normal. Where is he? Oh, he just bonked me with my own hammer. That's cheap. Jumping system disabled. No. Stop it. Just let me play the fucking game. Sorry. Move. Oh, everything's flipped. My movement is flipped. So up is down and down is up, and left is right and right is left.
Pod! Hack it!
Acknowledged.
Even cooler fight indeed. This is fucking awesome.
Pod, we're going to repair 9S's logic circuits.
Acknowledged.
Xerox also. Enjoy.
Tell me where to find the virus corrupting 9S.
Affirmative. Your high unit A2. Core data for 9S is stored ahead. Alert. Severe virus corruption. Probability of successful deletion extremely low.
I think I know a way.
The idea under consideration is not recommended. This pod is a Yorha tactical support unit. As such, it cannot approve of actions that would damage its supported unit.
You're not so bad, Pod. You know that?
There it is, there's the fucking bed. Yep, there's Yona.
I'll take care of everything. Pod. Take care of 9S.
What of you, A2?
I've still got something I need to do. You go ahead.
Acknowledged.
I'm sorry. I never quite realized how beautiful this world is. I'm coming, everyone. I'm coming.
Escalé la bouche de lait, je me journal.
Yeah, because she wanted to die. Why have the credits always been backwards? Can ask questions. No, but has it always been backwards? Or am I just fucking going insane? There are no answers. True. Good timing though, because I have both. Yeah. True. My breathing is getting much more difficult. Means I've probably been talking for too long. So it's the first time. Okay, good. Thank you. It feels natural. It does. It feels right. But it just has something about it that feels slightly off. Hold up for a little bit. Okay. Actually, I really like C&D because we're gonna be able to play through 9S instead of A2 at the start, which might be different. It at least feels like there'll be some difference instead of just playing through the exact same thing and choosing one different answer at the end. I'm holding onto all thoughts. This is a really good song, by the way. It might be my favorite on the soundtrack, I think, maybe. So far. It's so good, it's really good. It's very much bustling to the English version's lyrics. Okay. Okay. The debug menu. Why would I? What? Chapter select is the most useful thing I've ever heard of. Where do I see it though? Do I have to start the game? Now I have an option. Oh, I do I? Continue. Chapter debug room. What? That's a really strange thing. And I know it's a really strange thing to unlock. What? So weird. I just let you mess with the game. Okay. That's a really weird thing to unlock. Launch up select, yeah. But I enjoy that it's there. It's just strange. Okay, so I can just start. Oh, perspectives. Wait, the side quests? Side quests. Missing one here, one here, one here. 17. Hang on. Here. We just doing it now? We going now? More homework or not? They could take a bit. I'm down. Distracts me from the fact that I want to be playing a Strangers in Paradise and Triangle Strategy. And we'll head in.
This tower is if we don't do...
So what? None of us did. We are human, and you're but in all they built the consent isn't.
9...
Shut up! You, that's all.
2B. Then I... But the mom... The official designation is 2E.
Yes. Is this spelling out a word that I just destroyed?
It doesn't matter! None of this matters!
I like how it's just
It doesn't matter.
this fight looks entirely
Why
different.
do I want... Why do I desire the touch of something that no longer exists?
It's how we were made. Androids were designed to protect their human masters. Our core of programming demands that we...
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Fine then. I'll just destroy it. If it all goes away, that'll solve everything!
Damn it!
This is fucking awesome still. The different hacking. Ow. That's not looking good. There we go. What the fuck? You can miss this if you damage it normally. Okay. That's a shame. This is awesome, this one. Already lost one. That's stupid. There was another level that looked like this from the top. From the top down. Okay. Not exactly like this, it was somewhat similar in some respects, but reminds me of the game designer machines game. Oh fuck. Fuck off. Oh my god. Hello, female. How you doing? I'm really hoping I'd have all of my life stuff I want. Some silly feeling. Silly little bitch. No. No. It's the fucking start menu, of course it is. I saw a little cursor on the thing. And those squares down there. I was like trying to figure out what they were for. I did not think it was the start menu though. Yep. This is really cool. I do hope I can't die at this point. This is really cool.
Take care of 9S. 2P.
Fatal system error detected. Memory leak verified. Repair impossible. Beginning emergency evacuation of remaining memories. My name is 9S. A newly manufactured scanner model. January 30th, 11942. Rolled out at 4:25 AM bunker time. Will fight for humanity with all my strength. The pleasure is mine, Commander. I lie collapsed in a space of blinding white. The pain is gone. The light envelops me. So warm. I was anxious. A soldier from the moment I was born, thrown into the world alone. Nothing to rely on, no God to believe in. I was alone, tasked with infiltrating enemy territory to gather intelligence. in the fog, in the flames, alone. My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support. 2B came off as being rather aloof, cold even. She must have wanted to distance herself from me. I guess she didn't want to be attached to someone she had to kill again and again and again. But scanners like me mostly work alone, scouting out enemy lines and all that. I don't usually get a part. It's kind of fun. I was so happy to be with someone. It was like I had a family. My damage worsens, I start to lose my memories. The space fills up with pure white light. It's like being buried in snow. It's a little bit cold, a little bit frightening. Will my soul disappear? A dark fog clouds my vision. As it ebbs and flows in its slow, dreamlike way, it gradually takes human shape. It's the red girl. She slowly begins to speak. This tower is a colossal cannon built to destroy the human server. Destroy the server and rob the androids of their very foundation. What was the plan devised by those girls? But they changed their mind. They saw us androids. They saw Adam and Eve. They saw how we live, considered the meaning of existence, and came to a different conclusion. This tower doesn't fire artillery. It fires an arc. An arc containing memories of the foolish machine life forms. An arc that sends those memories to a new world. Perhaps they'll never reach that world. Perhaps they'll simply wander an empty sky for eternity. It's all the same to the girls. For them, time was without end. Adam and Eve are inside the ark. Eve is asleep. Adam holds him in a gentle embrace. He seems to be smiling at me. I try to look up at him, but my body refuses to move. Looks like the damage has spread to my motor functions as well. Will you come with us? Asks Adam. The question was completely free of malice. It seemed I no longer had a reason to hate machines. Maybe I never had a reason in the first place. What have I been fighting for? Who have I been living for? I have no idea. I try to speak my mind, but the words don't come out right. I thought routine's illusion-gation. I don't. I can't remember my routine. I'm mustering all my strength, I force out the words. I'll go with you. We Yorha have no right to remain in this world. Okay.
Report. All Yorha unit black boxes now confirmed offline. Our mission to oversee the progress of Project Yorha is complete. Proceeding to final stage of project. Commencing deletion of all data. Pod 153 to Pod 042. Data noise present in stream. Requesting temporary halt to perform data check.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Data confirmed. Personal data for units 9S, 2B, and A2 appear to be leaking out.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Follow project rules and delete all personal data.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Personal data deletion request denied.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Failure to parse statement.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. There was data created in my banks as I was referencing the records. I realized something. I have come to the conclusion that I cannot accept this resolution.
The destruction of all Yorha units is an essential component of the project plan. All data must be destroyed.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Repeat. Personal data deletion request denied. Initiating data salvage. Pod 153. You hoped they would survive as well, didn't you?
We lack the authority for such an action. The rules are protected by low-level systems. Salvaging data poses an unacceptable level of risk. Knowing that, do you still wish for them to survive? The defense program has initiated a purge. If this continues, our consciousness data will likely be deleted.
Pod 042 to Pod
Finally killed Yoko Taro.
153. We were created to execute the android's Project Yorha plan. We had no capacity for emotion. But when we six were connected and exchanged information, something happened. I cannot deny the feeling of something resembling consciousness and emotion being born.
Unable to reply.
Perhaps we now understand that not everything has to have an answer.
terrified of getting hit one more time. I do not want to have to do this whole thing again. It's so long. I don't have the time to do it again. How long is it? Fucking hell, I appreciate all of these people that worked on this, but now I hate them all. If less people could have worked on this game, that would be perfect. Does it want me to die? For QA testers, I very much appreciate all the QA testers. Very much appreciate all of the VFX artists, and the violinists, and the cellists. I appreciate everybody that worked on this game. Even the legal team, and the catering department. No matter how small, but my god, I'm not gonna let you kill me. Oh, I'm fucked. Oh god. It's not looping, is it? We are now in the QA section. Oh, because I haven't seen Polly to win. Square Enix, you fucks. Oh. Okay. I think I'm invincible now. No, I'm not. What the fuck? But it was... I literally flew through so many pink circles. Okay, I'm glad. If that made me restart the whole thing, I would have been so livid. Like, you saw me fly through those pink circles. And it didn't kill me. Surely you understand why I just committed suicide. Oh, fucking hell. What? Does it want me to die? What's the deal? I can't. I need food, and I have an interview in the morning. I shouldn't have fucking done this. I think I'm just gonna give up. Am I allowed to give up? Shadow, I need you to tell me if I'm allowed to give up or not. If I want to give up, I do want to give up, and I can give up, yeah. And I will give up. I do need to go. I do really need to go and eat. So I'm gonna end the stream here. Shadow, if you can tell me my homework at some point. Can't give me any homework? Well, I'm afraid I have to go. So, I'll see you next week. Let's see. Who is live? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, if I don't get food in the next 10 minutes, then I can't get food at all today. So, I have a hard cut off. And also I'm fucking dying and I can barely breathe, so I need to go and lay down. So, we're gonna go raid Dave. He's playing Atlas. And I'll see you next week.